Hello my lovelies, it is Friday the 21st, yes, Friday the 21st of October. You'd have thought I'd have got used to it by now. Hello and welcome, my name is Karen from Stitches and Jacks. Oh, excuse me, I've just got itchy nose. Oh, so excuse me. So my name is Karen from Stitches and Jacks. I normally do a monthly, should we say monthly, on average monthly podcast, which I chat about my knitting, crocheting, got back into my sewing recently. I love doing quilting, make a few project bags just for myself and my daughter and gifts and things. And this is my third Vlogtober. Oh, wait a minute. I thought Mr. Jacks was coming in then. I don't think he is. Well, let's do a time check. 17:05 and I'm currently at 8,600 steps. So, well, supposedly quite a day for me today. Yeah, I think I kind of ran out of steam today. I promised I would come on this morning and wish you good morning. Good morning. We're going away tomorrow and I thought I will empty my phone, and it takes a lot longer to empty than what you think. You're transferring stuff over and organising it so that hopefully I can find it. But I thought I'll come on at 4 o'clock and see you, but I was out for 4 o'clock. So, cheers, my lovelies. Cheers, my lovelies. I kind of had a nail all that way, so you can see what colour my nails are. My favourite colour, red. And a pedicure that wasn't a pedicure, and just sort of touch my, put my fringe over my eyebrows. It takes a day or two to settle down. So I feel a little bit more pulled together, shall I say. So you don't see me doing my housework, so I was making sure my daughter's room was all ready. They're coming to stay, and they're staying all week and looking after the dogs in the house while we go away. So that's really nice of them. And I've missed them today. They came, they've gone, they're going to a wedding. So I've missed them in all their finery, and to do the boys' room. Because if I don't have to go in there every day, I might not go in there for a week, and then I go in when they're due and I'm like, oh my word, it's a wreck. Just like putting the bed back together and picking the toys up, that kind of thing. So, so that's why I'm late. So I've come home to see if Mr. Jacks has done his list. He hasn't got a list. One of the things I would like to do next week, I want to take some time out. I want to chill. And I would like to do a bit of reading. I used to be a prolific reader before before I started, took up my knitting again. And I tend to just knit. I tend to just read when I go to bed. And that's the wrong time because I'm tired. So I think that might be my goal for September, is to carve out a little bit of time during the day and see if I can read. I'm not talking about loads of time, even if it's only sit down for 10, 15 minutes. At least I feel that I'm reading more. I don't quite like to keep looking at screens all the time. It just gives me a headache. I don't want to talk about what I read either, because I'm not into love stories. Don't get me wrong, I love a good love story, but I like to read other things as well. I like a good autobiography, and at the moment I'm reading, it's called Odd Boy Out by Giles Brandreth. So it's his autobiography. I'm taking that with me. I'm on page 246. I think I've got just under 100 pages to read. So I take that with me. My husband said he will read that. I also tend to, last year I'd seen, I think on a podcast, I'd seen this book, and I'd also been thinking about, I like poetry. I can't say that I like a lot of poetry. I sometimes don't understand it. So to broaden my poetry horizons, I bought this book, and I think I read I shared a poem with you on National Poetry Day. So as we're going to the Lake District, I thought, oh, I'll get my Wordsworth poetry out. I do have quite a few poetry books because when I went back to uni, that was one of our modules, and I was a bit like, oh, I don't like poetry, didn't understand it at school. And then I think a lot of it is down to your teacher that you have, whatever you're doing, whether it's academic learning, whether you're going to, I don't know, make a dress or anything like that. And my poetry, the English teacher, yeah, he was brilliant, but I haven't got one. So we're going to Wordsworth Country, so that could be on my list if I'm going to treat myself. But I do have this, and it's called Ode to the Countryside. And this, oh, I should have got my glasses. And this is a rich collection of poetry that celebrates our idyllic countryside with verses on rural life, the changing seasons, the vast woodlands and seascapes of Britain and the wildlife that inhabit them. And it's also illustrated as well. I don't know if this was a present. I haven't got an inscription in the front, but it's got like these pictures, and I really like these. Now that reminds me of the Lake District. Let's just see who's that. Quiet Life by Alexander Pope. So it's got all these kind of all these kind of things in there. Oh, look at that! See? Oh, I just showed that was that one I just showed you. Yeah, it was. Oh my word, I'm not firing on all cylinders today. Oh, look at that. The lamb. Oh, there. That's the Lambs of Grasmere. And this is by Christina Rossetti, and she's a Victorian poet. Let me just see if I've got any Wordsworth. Oh, I have. There's a few Wordsworth poems in there. I know the daffodil one. I probably could quote one or two lines, but then that's it. So maybe I take that and I dig into that. Another thing that I'm not into is, well, no, that's wrong. Another thing that I don't read is short stories. You read them as kids, don't you? Or they're read to you as kids, as when you're children. Maybe that's something I could look into as well. Oh, my word, I think my eyes are, just black. I think I've got tint on my eyes. I'll just share this and I'll tell you why I've got tint on my eyes. And then I picked this up when we went into town to the bookshop the other week. And it's Lucy Worsley, who is a historian, and she's written on Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie's having a bit of a resurgence at the moment. And this is like an autobiography? It's about her life. So, yeah, it says here, I'll just read you a little bit and then I'll stop. It says, why did Agatha Christie spend her career pretending that she was just an ordinary housewife when clearly she wasn't? As Lucy Worsley says, she was thrillingly scintillated. Yes, scintillating? Modern. She went surfing in Hawaii, she loved fast cars, and she was intrigued by the new science of psychology, which helped her through devastating mental illness. So it's a biography. She's really good. She's really good. That got a picture of it. Yeah, how lovely is she? Look at her there. Yeah, she did the life of Jane Austen. My husband bought it for me as a present. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, there's a couple of books to put on my list. The reason, I don't know whether it's still got the tin. The reason I've got tin is because the girl applied the tin, and I was talking and I was telling the story. My youngest daughter took her two sons and the baby, took them swimming. So Alfie could already swim, he's like a fish. Fred has never been in a public swimming pool because of what he had wrong with his throat when he was like a baby and because of COVID. So she was, wanted to enrol him for swimming lessons. So she was telling me what had happened one night that, I won't tell you what happened with Alfie because that's private, he's nothing bad. But from what I remember, the swimming baths, when you go into the cubicles, they're like really tiny. So she'd got like a nearly 10-year-old, a 5-year-old and a baby in a car seat, was trying to get them dressed. So I think Alfie had gone off and then she'd got Fred dry. And if you ever try to dry a child after swimming, it seems as if you can never get them dry. So she managed to get him dry, put he had his underpants on, then obviously wanted to go and do a wee. So she's like, oh, go, go, go. And was sitting there waiting for it. And she thought she couldn't leave the baby. And then she was like, it's been ages. And she was getting really worried. Then all of a sudden he comes back. He was soaking wet from head to tail, head to toes rather. And she just dried him. And he got his underpants on. He was absolutely soaking. And she goes, where have you been? And he said, I had a shower. As if to say, what do you mean, why am I wet? I had a shower. So I was telling the girl who was, doing my eyes and everything, because she knows my daughter and the boys. And we couldn't stop laughing. You know, when you start laughing, then you can't start like my words. That's why. You probably didn't need to know that. But I just have this image of this little child, red, soaking wet, put these, like, I don't know, bright red, yellow underpants on. And my daughter going, what's going on? Oh dear. Oh, I'm getting silly now. Yeah, my husband's just gone for a... No, he hasn't. He's gone to collect the takeaway and bring it home. We're in a takeaway. So I had a lovely surprise. Somebody asked for, this lady you've been following, asked for my address. And she wanted to send me something. I thought, it's very nice, thank you very much. Don't have to, but that's lovely. And she's actually made me, look at these, a beautiful pair of fingerless mitts. Oh my word, how lovely are they? They are lovely. These again, I was putting them on. I love the colour, and she's called them Bonfire. Look at that. That really does remind you of the 5th of November, doesn't it? I was going to say 5th of July then. Yeah. Oh my word. I love them. Absolutely love them. So thank you very much. Thank you for thinking of me. And more than anything, thank you for making them for me, spending all that time. Right, let me just see what the dogs are barking at. Yay! Oh my word, they are so gorgeous. Is that right? No, that's right. Oh, and I've got that one. Right there. Is that right? Word, I just love them. So they are going in my case. Yeah, really, really lovely. So thank you very much. And bar of chocolate. So I think if I hide them in a mitten, I can hide that from Mr. Jax. No, I'll show him. I'll be nice to him. It is our wedding anniversary next week. Right, I'm going to go. Oh, I could introduce you to our house guest. We'll go and find him. Just thought I'd share the gladioli that I had on the table last night. I put them in the vase. How beautiful. Absolutely, absolutely stunning colour. Wow, hello bags, as if we'd rehearsed it. Come here, sit, sit. Now, he is one of Bronte and Max's puppies. I can't get you in the camera, lovey. Oh my word, he's so gorgeous. Right, wait a minute. It's your big moment on camera. Come here, say hello. Oh my word, how lovely are you? Hey? You like your dad, don't you? Like Max? Oh, you don't know what's going to hit you the next few days, do you? Right, let's just bear with. Let's see if we can get you up. Right, this is Bagsy. He's one of the puppies. Was one of the puppies from the litter, weren't you? Yeah. Oh my word, he is so lovely. He's got such a good temperament, haven't you? Eh? So yeah, my eldest daughter took him, and he's Benjamin's dog. Benjamin wasn't born when Bags was born. You're what, 8 and a half? Yeah, Bags is what, Benjamin's 3. You can tell I'm tired. Oh my word. Yeah, he is, so lovely. And evidently, when he's at home, he doesn't bark at all. Do you? You don't bark at all. Obviously, if somebody comes to the door, I'm going to go and do my eyes. When somebody comes to the door, he'll bark, because that's his job. But other than that, he doesn't like chase around and bark. But when he's here, he just joins in. Don't you? He's all white and pristine, and his fur's lovely, aren't you? Yeah, you gorgeous boy. You gorgeous boy. And when he comes in, he'll be as black as the others. Oh my word. You're going to go for walks? Yeah, you're going to go up the back and go down the pond? Oh, you love it, don't you? He's like a real town dog, come country, as if he's like, what's the expression? going out into the wild, aren't you? Like a, is it a Bear Grylls, eh? But he's so gorgeous. Oh my word, Andy. Oh geez, you love a fuss. But he's got Bronte's temperament in the sense of, you like to go off, don't you? On your own. And get away from the madness. You like a bit of peace and quiet. Yeah, you're a good boy. Yeah, if I'd known he was so lovely, I'd have kept him. Oh, let's see. That's, yeah. Yeah, I'd have kept you, wouldn't I? Eh? Yeah, well, you got rid of that sneaky Bailey. Eh? Giving him away. Your dad's favourite. Yeah. Oh. You're lovely, aren't you? He's got the most absolutely gorgeous, great big brown eyes, haven't you? Eh? Yeah, lovely boy. Oh, do you like a dubby rub? Do you like a dubby rub? Oh dear. No, I'm only kidding. I wouldn't swap Bailey, but I wouldn't swap Bailey. But he is absolutely gorgeous, and it is lovely that we have all 5 in the family. I don't know if you've met Buster. Buster's, yeah, Bronte the mum is smooth and brown and cream. Max, well, you see Max, haven't you? He's black and white and on like all straggly, like rough cut, I think it's called, and looks like he's on something all the time. He has mellowed as he's got older. He's the smallest out of all of them. And then we kept 3 boys. We kept Barney, who's like, I say he's like the bouncer. And then we've got Bailey, who's brown and cream. And both Bailey and Barney are like, they're not as straggly as Max, but they've got like a wisp, shall we say, a wisp. So you've just seen Bags, so he is very much like his dad in his coat and everything. And then Buster is black and white, and he's got his tail. Bronte was docked. She was docked when I got her. I didn't choose to have her docked, but she came from a working farm. They were going to keep us. Obviously, they needed to. Jack Russells tend to, well, they're ratters, and they tend to go down holes. So they dock their tails to get hold of them, able to pull them out. Because yeah, I think that's what it is. So yeah, but they've all got different temperaments, and they've got a little bit of mum and dad, yeah, in them. Right, I'm waffling now, so I'm going to go off and try and sort my face out. Hello. I'm like a cat chasing its tail today. I've got my Swift out. That can only mean one thing. And I was given a present a couple of weeks ago when I met Jeanette from Dawn, lovely Dawn, at Dawn's Days. Just bring me a bag. Oh, well. Label on. And it's gorgeous skein of yarn. Look at that. It's just hand dyeing. So I thought that would be nice to wind it up. And I quite like to do myself a hat. Whether I'll get around to all this while we're away, I don't know. But hopefully be prepared. And this is from Lay Family Yarn, and it's the Iron Bridge collection. Look at that. And it's DK, and it's a silky yak. 1969 it is. Yeah, the year that man was stepped on the moon. Look at that. So that would be nice. Still got itchy nose. Right, I'm going to leave it here tonight. I might be very brief tomorrow and speak to you, and then we're off. So tonight I'm hoping that I can get something up and scheduled. Maybe not for every day next week, but you know, there'll be something rather than nothing. And then I'll be back on the Saturday. Okay, night my lovelies. Hope you've had a good day, and I'll speak to you in the morning. Bye.